Hey, it's Steph. Thanks for watching today's video. I'm doing an intro to a beauty bank. I'm not sure if that is what I'm going to be calling it, but I think makeup rehab, beauty bank, very similar to what It's Just Steph does on her makeup channel. Also, Emily from Emily and Max does this series like this. A lot of people do this style of low buy. At least I feel like it's a low buy. But I do have, rules that are specific to me and my collection. I don't have a ton of rules because I don't want to restrict myself too much. I am starting this because I've been on low buys and no buys before, and they weren't very structured. And when I allowed myself to buy makeup, I kind of went nuts, just bought anything and everything. So I wanted to start this series. I will be doing monthly updates, and in each update I will show you my empties for that month and anything that I bring into my collection for that month. I think this will help me be a little more accountable, keep better track of the things that are coming in and out of my collection, and I think it'll just be fun. I hope you guys enjoy watching it, and if you do like these kind of videos, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Like I said, I don't have too many rules for myself, but I did write them down. So for makeup, well, let's start. If you don't know what a beauty bank is, you basically give a value to makeup coming in and makeup coming out of your collection. Some people start off with points or credits in the beginning of the year, so they already have like a balance in their bank. I'm starting with 0 because I feel like I don't need a cushion. Yeah, I kind of had a heyday at the end of 2022. I bought everything that I wanted within reason. I could have bought so much more, but I feel pretty satisfied right now. So for my rules, I'm starting with 0 points in the makeup category. 1 empty, which either a full size or like a deluxe size sample. I do include those as 1 in my inventory, so they would count as 1 in my makeup beauty bank. 1 empty equals 1 point. And then, so if I use products up, how am I going to explain this? If I use if I have 5 empties in 1 month, then I will add 5 points to my beauty bank, and in turn I would be able to buy 5 products and it would be a wash. Does that make sense? I'm sure you've watched other people's beauty banks, and I hope they may have described it more clearly if I'm not. So 1 empty is 1 point, and then 1 new product, whether it be a full size or like a deluxe size sample, is 1 point. I don't really count like foil packets as anything, honestly. So I don't really include those in my inventory because I only have like 2 and I don't use them. Maybe I should count them, but I currently do not. I am going to give myself points for hitting pan on items. I'm going to give myself half a point for every pan that I hit in, say, a bronzer or a blush or a face powder. This does not apply to eyeshadow because I have different rules for eyeshadow, and I will explain those in a minute. But for makeup, that about wraps it up. Gifts, or if I ever get PR, highly doubt it. I'm not looking for PR at all. But gifts do not count towards my beauty bank. But my family already thinks I have enough makeup, and they never buy me gifts that are makeup. So I highly doubt that will ever happen. So yeah, I think that about covers it. For skincare, I am doing a skincare section in my beauty bank. I usually don't track my skincare, but I just think it would be fun to see. Same exact rules for that. I'm going to start off with 0 points. And then every time I empty a skincare product, I will add 1 point to my bank. And every time I purchase a skincare product, I will minus 1 point from my bank. And then you can't really pan skincare. I mean, I guess you could, but my panning rules are just for like powder products. And then for eyeshadow, I have some different rules. This does include single shadows, by the way. And for me, I consider 9 single eyeshadows as one palette, because I feel like the average of my eyeshadow palettes would be about 9 pans. So I am going to start with 2 points in my beauty bank, which would allow me to purchase 2 palettes in 2023. If I hit 9 eyeshadow pans, so if I'm working on an eyeshadow and I hit pan in it, and I do that 9 times with 9 individual eyeshadow pans, that will equal 1 palette, and I would add 1 point to my palette bank. So I would be able to then buy 3 eyeshadow palettes this year. Hopefully that makes sense. And then if I purchase 9 eyeshadow pans, single pans, that would equal 1 point palette point. Oh my gosh. 9 single shadows would equal 1 point, and it would minus 1 from my palette bank. Words. I hope that all made sense. The same things like with gifts, etc. would apply. The only thing is like decluttering an item does not give me a point. I only earn points if I empty something. So I hope I covered everything. I feel like it's a pretty basic project because I'm doing this for the first time. I don't really know how it's going to work for me, but I'm really excited to see. And if you are too, give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I hope you do so. So I see you in my next video.